Hope you are as well wherever you're from. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about three signs that you're in a toxic relationship. Three, three signs that you're in a toxic relationship in the Philippines. Ah. For those of you here for the first time, I suggest you click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about relationships, lady, man, lady, you know what I'm saying? They hook up, they book up, they cook up, they shook up together. You understand, ladies and gentlemen? It is very, very significant, especially when you find the one you love, okay? When you find the one that you be with, that you want to sleep with, that you want to eat with, that you want to teach with, yeah, it's important, man. It really is important. So here's what happens. All too more often than not, we get hooked up, booked up, hooked up, shooked up with somebody, and when we get in 5 years deep, maybe 3 years deep, we realize that that's not what we want, you know? I don't want to be hooked up with somebody that's always cussing me out, you know? I don't want to be hooked up with somebody that's trying to call me out by name, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be hooked up with somebody that call me the N-word and she black like me. I don't want to be, I just don't want to be bothered with that, you know what I'm saying? So whenever you get in a relationship and you 2, 3, 5 years deep in it and you realize that it ain't right, you're in smack dab in the middle of a toxic relationship. What you mean? Toxic, man. Poisonous. It's poisonous to your mentality. It's poisonous to your spirit. It's poisonous to your soul. And it's poisonous to your life. Yeah, you feel like you're covered and smothered. You feel like you can't breathe. You feel like you're falling and you can't get up. I'm falling and I can't get up. I'm falling and I can't get up. Remember that song? You remember that commercial? I'm falling and I can't get up. I'm falling and I can't get... Yeah, that's how you feel. So I'm going to tell you something. I got 3 things to let you know. I said 3 things to let you know. When you can spot when you're in a toxic relationship. Number 1. Number 1. When you're in a toxic relationship, you feel like you can't take, all you do is take. But life, to be honest with you, in a good relationship, it involves the giving and taking. But all you do is give. You give it. You don't get nobody to give you. You don't receive nothing. You just give it. And so that's a lopsided relationship. That means that there's an unevenness. That means that there's a one-sided relationship. And when you get in a relationship like that, you feel like you got nothing. You get tired. And you want to let it go. Every time you turn around, you got to pay this bill. She get money just like you. But you the one got to pay it. You, okay? And I know a man supposed to take care of a woman. When a man loves a woman, yeah, you do all that stuff for her. But sometimes, my brothers and my sisters, she should say, well, John, you pay the bills all the time, and I know you don't want me to pay, but I'm going to pay this for you because I know it's hard on you. Never do it. And you can't trust them kind of people. They'll burn you out. You got nothing left. You're digging yourself in a slow grave. And when you see yourself always giving, never receiving, you find out that you might just be in a toxic relationship. Yeah, you heard me. That's slowly drilling you down to the ground. You're in a slow death road. And sometimes when you're in that slow death road, you don't know you're in a slow death road until you start rolling. Then you realize you're 6 feet under. Then you realize you're in over your head. And you getting ready to be, DEA. Yeah, that's what happens, man. We get complacent in our relationships. We get satisfied, F-I-E-D, and we get satisfied, F-R-I-E-D. Yeah, you think I'm playing with you? You better listen to me. That's when you know it's time to make a change. Make that change, okay? That's when you know you got a toxic person. And in America, like, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but when I was in America, I had an American wife. It became so toxic, it began to stink. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Sorry, man. I'm just being honest. It began to stink, you know? It was so bad. Every time I turn around, as soon as I got paid, I didn't have nothing left. I had to beg her for money to get to work. That's how bad it was. You know what I'm saying? So, toxic, man. Some of been in there. I know. Some of y'all in it right now. I don't want to admit it. Your girlfriend, every time she turn around, she got her hand. I got to get my mama some rice. I got to pay for the hospital bill. I need the money, Johnny. Send me the money, man. You don't play with me, Johnny. Toxicity. Huh? Play with me, man. I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to tell you. But not only is it a give and take situation, but sometimes you just feel, you know, like you just, you know, you feel like you're going nowhere fast. Number two, you feel like you're going nowhere fast in a relationship. And you just sit there. You're just in there. You're not getting any joy. You're not getting any relaxation. You're not getting any sensation. You're not getting any sexuality. Yeah. How many people do you know in a relationship that don't bang? I know a lot. And it's not because they don't want to. It's because they're not allowed to. She said, no, don't touch me. Did you hear what I said? She said, don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me. You need to give me my money. He said, what? I'll tell you that. It's true. A lot of people out there like that. You mean I got to pay? Yeah, you got to pay. You got to pay. You want to touch this? You got to pay. I'm married to you, my dear. What you mean I got to pay? You got to pay. You know what they say, you got to pay to play, right? You want to pay on my baggage, my trunk, my junky trunk in the back, you got to pay. Tell me, man, there's all sorts of crazy, lazy, stinking relationships out there. So that's a toxic relationship. And you're going nowhere fast. Yeah, you ever heard of it? You ever had a car, and your car didn't have no gas, right? And you sit in the car, right? You had to get somewhere. But you can't go nowhere because you don't have no gas. You got no gas in the tank. And you just sit in the car. And when you don't have no gas in the tank, you ain't going nowhere. It's just like a toxic marriage or a toxic relationship. You are in that relationship and you ain't going nowhere. You just sitting there, taking up space and taking up time. But somebody don't love you. Somebody don't care about you. Somebody don't share about you. And somebody don't shed no tears about you. All because you want to please the children. My children, I just don't want them to be with no daddy. You better learn. Stop burning, start learning. Your kids gonna be all right, man. They're young, they got a young mind, they can adjust. They can adjust more than adults. Don't worry about the kids. Worry about yourself. You can't be no earthly good to your kids when you know earthly good to yourself. You burn out, you stressed out, and you're dealing with somebody that don't care nothing about you. And you sitting in the car and they ain't going nowhere because you got no gas. You got no gas in the car. Whenever you have no gas in the car, you cannot go nowhere. You can't go forward. You can't go backwards. You're just sitting there, wasting time. I remember Otis Redding saying this song, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Yeah, that's all they're doing. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. That's all you're doing. So when you're in a situation like that, it's a toxic relationship, and you need to let it go before it lets you go. And when it lets you go, my brothers and my sisters, you're going to be going down to the ground. And it may not be no getting back up. I'm falling, and I can't get up. I'm falling, and I can't get up. Yeah, that may be you. And sometimes you can yell all you want, but nobody coming to help you up because you're in a toxic relationship, and you don't alienate everybody you know and put them, and make people don't want to be bothered with you. Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to walk with you. Nobody wants to eat with you. Nobody wants to be with you because you're in a toxic relationship and your whole life is all jacked up from the neck up. Huh? You better listen to me. Toxicity spreads like a fever, spreads like a contagion, like COVID-19. Once you get it and you mess with somebody else, your best friend, he got it too. Toxicity. Okay? So, last one, we out. Whenever you know you're in a toxic relationship, then you are drained. You find yourself mentally drained. You find yourself emotionally drained. You find yourself spiritually drained. You can't do nothing. You don't even want to be at home because you know the poison is worse when you get at home. You feel like you can't breathe. Huh? Toxicity. You got somebody that's supposed to be for you, but they ain't for you. The only time they're for you is when you got a paycheck in your hand and you got money to give them. Toxic relationship. I tell you, man, whenever you find yourself in a toxic relationship, get out. Yeah, I know it's easy to say, but it's hard to do. You know? Because a strong man, it takes a strong man to cut it off. It takes a strong-minded man to let it go. I remember a long time ago, there was this man, he was in the wilderness, he was in the winter on a mountain. And there was an avalanche, and he got trapped. He had some people, he was the only one survived. But when the ambulance got through, he had a big block of ice on his leg. And he could not move in no part of that leg. But guess what he did? He took a knife out of his pocket. Because if he hadn't moved, he was going to die. And he cut his leg off with a knife. Pocket knife. You imagine the pain he went through? You imagine how much hurt he was? He cut his leg off. Why? Because it was toxic. And he knew if he kept sitting there, laying there, that leg would spread, that toxicity would spread to his old body, and he would never, never leave the mountain. He finally made it out. He got to crawl and got some sticks, he hobbled and got help. But had he not cut that toxic leg off, that gangrene leg getting all gangrene on it, he would have died. And that's where a lot of us in this situation. We're in a toxic relationship. And we're too scared to cut it off. Because we feel pain. It hurts. I know it hurts. But you want to live or you want to die? You want to be suffocated in somebody's humiliation of you? What do you want to do? You have to cut it off. And it's hard, man. You have to be strong. You have to be able to bear pain in order to get the gain in your life. Toxicity. Toxic relationship will take you out. Take your mind out, take your heart out, and you'll be laying on a stretcher trying to figure out what's going on. Toxicity. It can spread worse than COVID-19, faster than COVID-19, because nobody don't want to be around you because they know you're full of toxins. You know you're full of poison. And if they be around you, you pray that poison to them. Nobody don't want it. And you shouldn't want it either. What do you do to get out of it? Cut off the leg of toxicity. Cut off that baggage. Shed the weight. Shed the shackles. Shed the chain. Ties that bind you up together. Cut it loose. Sometimes you got to do that. Nobody wants to be held back in life. Nobody wants to be suffocated in life. Nobody wants to be drained down to the ground. Nobody. And you deserve better. Yeah, you deserve more than that. You deserve better than that. So, wise up, rise up, cut it off, cut it loose, cut the leg off. That toxic leg that never lets you go. That toxic leg that's on your neck. That toxic leg that's spreading its venom all over you. Can't even see because of the toxicity in that rhyme. So, that's it, man. I'm here I'm out, y'all tomorrow, Lisa D and I. We doing our thing on a Monday morning. We out and about. We doing our Monday morning stuff. These over there in Burger King. We had our little lunch. Been going all morning. We took a break from our activity, and I told her I didn't talk to my people. I ain't spoke to my people today. You know what I'm saying? So I got to speak to my people. Let y'all know that BobbieD is still real. You know? I'm not a game. I don't play games. I'm real. And I want to make sure you guys are real. You keep it real at all times. Don't play no game for nobody. Be you, do you, see you, and feel you. Okay? And be honest and true to who you are. Because when you mess with toxic people, they will try to manipulate you and make you do the things they want you to do. And then next thing you know, when you try to say, no, I don't do that. I don't have no threesome. That's not my style. And then next thing you know, you in the bed with 3 women. Or 2 women. You know? That's how they do. They make you do stuff, immoral stuff, wrong stuff, and you know it's wrong. But you all caught up in the toxicity. You all caught up in the venom. You can't get out. You falling and you can't get up. You falling and you can't get up. I'm here to tell you, get up. Get up and do it. And let that leg go. Cut that leg off. Cut the toxicity away. Cut the venom away. Cut the, get you a knife. I'm not talking about physically. And I'm not talking about literally. I'm talking about figuratively. Get you a knife and cut the venom off. Cut the toxicity off. Cut the poison out. When you cut that poison out, when you cut that toxicity out, you're saving your life. And you'll be able to live again and move forward in your life. That's all I got for you today. Rod Train, BobbieD, one nation, under the one love. Who we got in this place today? I ain't playing with y'all. I'm real. This is no game. You think this is a game we play? This is life, baby. One-on-one. This ain't no game. It's real. Like the Man of Steel, it's real, baby. I don't know how you feel, but it's real to me. And that's why I bring it to you. I know this hurts. People in life are hurting out here. You know? Because they hooked up, booked up, cooked up with some toxic woman. And some of the women are hooked up, booked up with some toxic man. And they falling. Can't get up. They falling. Can't get up. Rod Train, BobbieD, one nation, under one love. Who we got? All right, who we got? Not a few people. Smooth Sound, what's up, man? You good? So good to see you. First man up in the house today, so good to see you. Y'all give me proud. Rod Train, BobbieD, one nation. What's up, Lou? What's up, man? Hey, man, I'm doing good, Lou. Good to see you. Number 2, Jeff won't do for you, man, but I don't like you. Love you, Lou, but I don't like that 2 spot. Let's go. I ain't got time to play today. I ain't got time to play. Smooth Sound, he said. Hope things are okay for you. Yeah, man. We doing good, man. Lisa D's here with me. She in the meal right now, you know what I'm saying? So good to see you, man. Markel, what's up, man? You good, Markel? So good to see you. Rod Train, BobbieD, one nation, under the groove. Well, we got Rod Train. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? Gunny in the house. Good to see you, my brother. Hey, I appreciate that video you sent me, Gunny. That was spot on, my brother. Gunny sent me a video, y'all. And I told y'all I know about body language, right? I was trained on that. I know the basics of it. But he showed me a video. This guy did a body language study of the Will Smith incident. And everything I was telling you I was spot on with. Everything I told you about how Will may have thought about, they may have talked about this situation before with his wife and all that kind of stuff. All of that stuff, all the signs he gave showed everything I was telling you guys, okay? So I knew some of the signs he was doing, you know? And some of the signs Chris did. Chris, when Chris got hit, if y'all remember, he was going around falling. But if you look at his right hand, the right hand was doing one of these. He was getting ready to come back up. It hit him, but he caught himself, you know? All the little body language signs. It was awesome, Murphy. Thank you, my guy. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Anybody else? That's it. That's it. Okay. Spoozer, hey, Miss Murphy, what's up? Murphy said one of my barracks mates had a threesome. I couldn't believe it. It was in the barracks? What? With women? Oh Lord. Or was it with men? You know, it could have went either way. You know what? When I was in military, uh, I actually experienced somebody, a guy was on another guy, and they did it. You know, we had a big barrack hall. They did it at nighttime. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. I wake up and I hear somebody. I said, "What y'all doing?" And I said, "Man, y'all need to get out that bed." I was gonna tell on you. Anyway, it was a big mess. I didn't tell because I don't know. They caused me some trouble too. I said, "Y'all shouldn't be doing that," and they stopped it. But yeah, people do stuff, crazy stuff like that, man. You would never think of somebody would do stuff like that, but they do. You know, I never had a threesome in my life, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, as a man, every man thinks you have those weird thoughts in your mind sometimes, but you never act on it. You know, you never act on it because it's vulgar. It's immoral. It's not right. It's not tight and it's not long and it's not strong. You know what I'm saying? One woman. You don't need two, and you sure don't need three. Murphy, he say, "Hey, Smooth, what's up? Women, I got you, man. I got you, man. All right, man. Y'all know how I do. I'm gonna go over here see if I can introduce you to the Tuba Queen. She over there eating her meal. She might be finished by now. I told her to talk to my people, man. I don't play when it comes time to talk to my people. I give y'all everything I got, and I come strong with it. I don't come weak with it, because weak people don't last long in this world." What's up? Yeah, BobbieD. What's up, man? You
What's
good?
your name?
BobbieD.
BobbieD.
Life in the
Wait a
Philippines.
minute now. You talk to Ricky Drama?
Ricky Drama? I don't know him.
What do you normally talk to in some of the bloggers in Cebu?
I don't actually deal with a lot of bloggers in the Cebu at all. I got my own blog, Life in the Philippines. BobbieD and Lisi Life in the Philippines. You ever seen that?
Life in the Philippines.
Yeah.
I heard of that channel.
That's me. That's me right here, BobbieD.
I go to different names. My Philippines interest, but don't look under that. It's actually you look for.
I look familiar.
No. I change my show title all the time.
What's your show? What's it called?
If you go to Out for Justice, you won't find it. Go for My Philippines Interest.
Okay.
But you're gonna find some wacky channels that have my name on there. That's not me.
Okay.
They're hate channels.
Okay.
You'll know it's me because I have a picture, I think, on there of possibly me and her.
Okay.
But it's your BobbieD.
BobbieD. Like
BobbieD.
Yeah, BobbieD.
Okay.
BobbieD. BobbieD. BobbieD.
All right. Well, nice meeting you, Bobbie.
Nice meeting you, man.
All right, BobbieD, the Philippines.
What's your name of your show again?
Well, try My Philippines Interest.
My Philippines
but not
Interest.
DQ. That's
Not
an idiot
DQ.
out
Okay.
there.
Okay, man. I check you out.
Find me. Otherwise, they're hate channels with me, and they go under my name.
Right.
All that stuff.
Okay.
All right, man.
I'm gonna check you out. Appreciate it, man. Nice meeting you. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to find these G in here. Some people always be checking me out and stopping me because I'm a friendly kind of guy. And I make people feel comfortable, and that's what people want to feel: relaxed, comfortable, and they want peace in their life, like me. What's up, my dude? You good? All right, guys. This D already ate her meal. We're hanging out here. We got some more activities to do, and I wanted to hang out with you in that rhyme. Okay? So whenever you get to Cebu, make sure you go to Ayala Mall. You'll have a big ball, okay? Because it's fun here. A lot of things to do. A lot of people say to see. A lot of things to see. A lot of things to do. And you'll be good. All right, that's it, man. I don't see no more comments, so I'm gonna call it a day. This is BobbieD. And the Tuba Queen. Say take care. And peace.